Alright. Hey there everybody and welcome back to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott and I've got another match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Crazy Nuke on the left and SpaceCowboy on the right. You know what, let's not look at their dials for a second. So on the left we have Garven Dreis, Dutch Vander, and Esege fugly Tuketu. Let's look at this guy. He's one of the ugliest ships in the game, especially with this purple cockpit shenanigans, white-tipped missiles. It's like a Nerf gun. On the right, we've got SpaceCowboy flying Braylen, Numb, and Luke Skywalker. Got plenty of munitions on the left. Got proton torpedoes on the right. So what's better? The focus sharing target lock shenanigans on the left, or B-Wings? We got Protoskull in the chat. I've flown Esege, Garven myself lately. Looking forward to seeing how it goes. Me too. I've seen a couple different builds. I've seen Kyle in a Hawk instead of Dutch. So we'll see. Maybe this works out better. They're sharing target locks and focuses. Let's take a look at the pilot skills. Got 4 on Garven, 4 on Dutch, and 3 on Fugly. 4, 4, and 5 for SpaceCowboy. Crazy Nuke does have initiative. Go ahead and denote that. So Crazy Nuke will be moving and shooting first. There goes his 3. The double focus thanks to Perceptive Copilot. And we get a 2 forward out of Dutch. Goes for the focus. Let's go ahead and place a bet. If you're watching live and you'd like to place a bet, exclamation point bet in the chat. Then the bet ID 0 for Crazy, 1 for SpaceCowboy. I'm going to bet on these munitions. They are very scary. And they shoot first, with the exception of Luke. So exclamation point bet, then the bet ID, then the number of credits. 100 being the max. Alright, so it looks like all of Crazy's ships have gone. So here come the B-Wings. Get a right turn out of Braylen. Let's refamiliarize ourselves with these abilities. Numb says, while you defend or perform an attack, you may spend 1 stress token to change all of your focus results to evade or hit results. And then he's got Fire Control System and Debris Gambit. And if he is lucky, he can use this red evade action to stress himself and give him an evade, which would give him double mods. Fire Control System. So hopefully he has a target lock as well. Oh boy, what is happening in this music? Let's go somewhere else. Is this the same? No, I did it twice in a row. There we go. Alright. So what's the other one? Braylen. While you defend or perform an attack, if you are stressed, you may reroll up to 2 of your dice. You got Crack Shot and Electronic Baffle. During the end phase, you may suffer 1 damage to remove 1 red token. So he's going to try and stress himself, probably by using the focus into a barrel roll. And then if he really needs to get rid of it, he'll use Electronic Baffle. Let's take a look at the token sharing over on the left. Garven says, after you spend a focus token, you may choose 1 friendly ship at range 1 to 3. That ship gains 1 focus token. And that goes well with Esege. While a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 defends or performs an attack, you may spend your focus tokens as if that ship has them. So we'll see Garven spend the focus tokens from old Fugly over here. And then once he spends that token, Fugly gets it back. And we've got 2 focus tokens thanks to Perceptive Copilot, so both ships can use it. Or, you know, the K-Wing itself. And then we've got Dutch. After you perform a target lock action, you may choose one friendly ship at range 1 to 3. That ship may acquire a lock on the object you locked, ignoring range restrictions. Then he has R5. No, wrong. R3, so you can maintain up to 2 locks. Each lock must be on a different object. After you perform a target lock action, you may acquire a lock. Alright, so that's a lot of sharing of tokens and actions. I imagine that's going to work out pretty well, having focus target locked almost every turn. Proton torpedoes on all those ships. So are we going to see these rebels turn in here, or are they going to go straight towards Braylen? Don't think they're going to be able to get into target lock range. Well, maybe. You want Dutch to get into target lock range, not these two. And these guys are going to have to move first, so they could slow roll and let Braylen come to them. Or they could start turning. It's probably not a great idea. Maybe it's better to come over here and engage. Let these guys come through the rocks. Alright. Looks like Cowboy's still trying to figure out Luke here. Is he dialed it in? I don't see a dial over here. Did they start this timer? They sure did not. You know what? I'm going to do it for him. Because I'm just that nice of a guy. Nope. There we go. Not that it matters, but it makes me feel good. Oh no, I meant to set a camera, not resume a camera. There we go. Alright, back to the game. Professionalism. So we see, here's the Luke dial. Does he want to come up through here? I think he does. I mean, unless he really wants to commit to this fight. I think the flank is still the good maneuver. If they turn in, you can engage. If they go this way, then you get the flank. Ooh, okay. Slow roll out of the K-Wing, double focus. So he is going to let Braylen come to him. 2 forward. Going to focus. Nothing in target lock range. Garven has his S-foils closed. Now he opens them up. What does Luke look like? Luke's got his closed. Let's, I'll put a line through it when the S-foils are closed. So these guys still pretty much have an option of turning in here. We might have to open up those S-foils and barrel roll back. Yeah, we're going to see big fast maneuvers, 3s and 4s here. maybe a 2, because you don't want Braylen coming in here and getting beside you. You know, we can take a look at the dial here. X-wing, K-wing, Y-wing. Here's the B-wing dial. So you can see the 3 bank is red, which isn't too bad for Numb and Braylen. They like the stress. Makes them feel alive. So a 3 bank here would stress him, but who cares? That's as good as a focus. Where did old Cowboy go? I don't see his hand moving around. We'll pop into the chat real quick. Is he AFK? Okay. Alright. Had to step away for a second, but he is back. There's his little blue hand. So cute. 1 bank, so not gonna commit too much here. He could barrel roll, but put him facing this rock. Goes for the focus. Ooh, looking for the barrel roll as well. Looking at the right and forward. Nope, he's gonna leave it there. Likes the possibility of coming in hard this direction, probably. A 3 bank would stress him next turn, but could get him past any possible 3s and 4s. Definitely get him out of proton torpedo range from Garven. The 1. So we're looking at S-foils here. They are closed, so we're going to get a boost left from Luke, thanks to supernatural reflexes. Then a 3 bank. And then he opened his S-foil. So if we take a look at that, the S-foils, before you activate, you may flip this card. Supernatural reflexes, before you activate, you may spend 1 charge to perform a booster barrel roll action. So he performed supernatural reflexes while his S-foils were closed. Then before he activated, he opened his S-foils, moved, and barrel rolled. So, nice little maneuver there. Let's open those S-foils up. So we got a big flank out of Luke, but it may be another 2 or 3 turns before he can get into range here. But it might discourage these ships from just slow rolling next turn. They might want to get a little bit more distance to get out of Luke's range. So we could see a 2 hard, we could see a 3 bank and a boost. Alright, looks like dials are going down again. Crazy Nuke, very quick with these dials. You know what? Let's take a look at that Y-wing dial, because that really is going to affect whether Dutch can be handing off target locks. Oh boy. I apologize to anybody who's getting motion sick because of this. So, 3 banks are fine, and he took the R3 astromech, right? Yeah, so that's the target lock astromech, so none of these are going to be blue, unfortunately. Oop, Fugly is moving. Goes for the 1 bank. There's the 3 bank out of Dutch. Nicely done. He is out of target lock range, for sure. Doesn't have anything, so fails that action. Ooh, that was a big reach. We take a look, though. We do see that ion cannon turret facing ship right. So good on him getting that pointed the right direction early. Alright. See a 1 bank out of Garven, so he's thinking about barrel rolling. His S-foils are open. Ooh, he's going to get a target lock, though. So somebody's going to be able to shoot these proton torpedoes. And he's got focus from old Fugly there. 3 forward out of Braylen. I think that is a very, very close range 2. So if I were him, I'd probably barrel roll backwards. Try and get as far away from Dutch and the K-Wing as possible. He's probably liking the obstruction here, though. Yeah, see, I was definitely thinking there was going to be a bank here. I don't know that that would have helped him too much, but this is probably the right call. Because if he was here, he'd have no option to barrel roll, just be kind of stuck. He's going to go for the focus. Ooh, looking to barrel roll. Ooh, goes right and backwards. Takes the stress. So he's going to get torped for sure. But doesn't want to get into Tin Numb's way, so that makes sense. I probably would have just stayed there at that point. At least get the obstruction on Dutch. Proto-Skull, both of them have managed to get the engagement wrong. 3 hard right from Luke might put him in an okay spot. Ooh! So let's see, Luke's S-foils are closed. He did a 3 right bank and goes for the target lock. So if we look at S-foils again, while you perform a primary attack, roll 1 fewer attack die. So he's not worried about that because he's going to use his torpedoes. So nice little box here from Cowboy, but Braylen is going to get focus fired for sure. So here comes Luke Skywalker. Two hits, 2 blanks. He's going to spin that target lock. No, he's... Yes, he is. Okay. So a hit 2 hits, 2 focuses. He's going to spend 1 force charge because he only had 1 left. Ooh, here we go. So 1 evade. Takes hit crit on the shields. Yeah, that shield's gone on Garven. So not terrible there. Not the 3 hits and a crit it could have been. So Garven gets away with just shields. Does have R5 for some regen, although that is hull only, right? Yep, face down damage card. Alright. So we see 2 hit crit out of, or a hit focus out of Dutch. 1 evade out of Braylen. And there's... If you are stressed, you may reroll up to 2 of your dice. So we'll probably see a reroll of that blank. Yep, there's the roll. And it is another blank. So 2 shields. I guess Dutch did focus. He sure did. He spent the K-Wings, that's right, because he failed his target lock. Braylen, down 2. So here comes Garven with the Proton Torpedo. Oh boy. A hit and a crit. Turns the hit into another crit. And, ooh, okay. Hit, crit, crit. And a blank. He's going to reroll, get a focus. And is he going to spend it? He sure is. So takes 2. It's the last 2 shields on Braylen. Now, SpaceCowboy's 4s are going to shoot. So we'll see 10 Numb. Oh boy, let's get back here. Range 2 into Garven. 3v2. Ooh, 2 blanks and a focus. Going to spend the stress for a hit. Two focus results. Doesn't have anything to spend. Oh, he's going to spend the last K-Wing focus. Maybe not. Yes, he did. He spent it, and then that gave it back to the K-Wing. So you're going to use the reroll ability. Hit crit. Oh, wow. Double natties. Nicely done there. That must have been on Garven. It's crazy that wasn't obstructed. Alright, so the K-Wing's going to get a shot. Probably going to shoot into Braylen again. Oh boy, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. 2 hits. 0 evades. Gonna reroll that with his stress. And nothing. So 2 hits into Braylen. Proto Skull saying he doesn't know how to bet on. Man, I should close bets. What are you talking about? Engagement's already begun. Alright, back to dials. Braylen has electronic baffle. I doubt he's going to take a damage to get rid of that stress. Ooh, nicely done. Wait. Let me pop into Discord real quick. Hello.
Hello.
Did the K-Wing shoot?
It did. It fired the barrage rockets.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's the guy.
I just saw his arc and I got really confused. So
Yep.
it was the barrage rockets. Gotcha.
Baragis.
Thank you.
By the way, it's not.
Wait. By the way, what?
It's Fugly. It's not the K-Wing. He has a name. Treat him with a.
Fugly. You're right. Treat him with respect. Call him Fugly. Alright, so barrage rockets. Great use of that focus ability. Always having the focus. And then he's got the arc out the side. Man, that kind of makes me want to focus down Garven. I guess that's what they did, but only 2 shields gone, thanks to Luke. Luke's going to regen 1 force point. And let's take a look at all the S-foils. Luke is still closed. And Garven is open. Alright. That's it for our X-Wing check-in. Now on to your regularly scheduled program. There's a 2 forward on the K-Wing. Does that land on the debris? No, it does not. Look at that. Nicely done. We get a 1 bank out of Dutch. Gets a little bit of a block, maybe, on Braylen. Gets 2 target locks, thanks to R3? Yes. And then gives a target lock to Garven, who's going to put it on Braylen. Where is Garven going? Is he just going to K-turn over this debris? Sure is. Double stress. If he takes a crit, it's going to be on the hull. Oh, because he's out of shields. There's the 2 stress. So we'll get that roll here in a second. Hit, so no damage. 1 forward out of Braylen, so he ain't going nowhere. Not taking any shots from the K-Wing, and it looks like he actually isn't in Garven's arc, but he will take a range 1 ion turret shot. Not the worst thing in the world. Only 1 damage, but they're going to know exactly where Braylen is if that goes through. 1 damage. What is that for? Oh, looks like 10 Numb. Turned in here, put himself on the debris, but he doesn't care. He loves the stress. He is range 1 of Garven, though. And that's no good. So Luke flipping S-foils. And goes with a right bank 3. Great positioning here. Does he want to go for another torpedo? He's only got 1 force point right now. Yep, goes for the target lock. YOLO, nothing to lose. Somebody shoots at him, they're just going to give him another force point. So it goes for the K-Wing here. I guess we see a little bit of a trend. 10 Numb going to shoot into Luke. Sorry, 10 Numb's going to shoot into Fugly. So will the X-Wing here, Luke. So that should be the last ship there. He's done all his actions, so onwards to the combat phase. I wonder if Braylen has his bullseye arc lined up. Doesn't look like it. No crack shot here. K-Wing has used one of its barrage rockets, so let's denote that. And Luke has shot one of his proton torpedoes, so he's down to 1. Ooh, there's the 4 dice attack. So he needs to reroll 2 of these. Probably the blank in the eyeball. He's got 1 eyeball, thanks to the force power. Oh, he's gonna reroll all of them. Ooh, doesn't want to spend his force. Oh! Ho, 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 ho. 2 hits. 2 crits into the K. Okay. 1 natty evade. So a hit and 2 crits. That is shields down on old Fugly. But now Crazy Nuke gets a chance at revenge. His 4s are going to shoot. We've got Garven. We've got Dutch. So Dutch is going to shoot range 1 into Braylen. Can he ion this small base ship? He's going to need 2 to go through. It is a 3 dice ion cannon turret plus the range 1 advantage. Ooh, hit and 2 crits. No need to re-roll. Even with a perfect roll on Braylen, he's going to take a hit and at least 1 ion. So 1 damage. Down to 1 hull. Doesn't look like anybody else can hurt him. Alright, here comes Garven. Range 1 into 10 Numb. It's like 2 hits and 2 blanks. 1 evade, so 1 hit. First shield gone on 10 Numb. Alright, so now the revenge shot. Braylen into Dutch. 1 crit. Is he gonna use his... Oh boy. Oh, he's not stressed. He bumped. That's right. Oh boy. Look, guys, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna find these dice. So the crit goes through. So 1 shield on Dutch. So now 10 Numb on the K-Wing. 3 hits. And a blank. So 3 into that K. Fugly down to half points. 26 to 39 right now. Cowboy in the lead, but does the K-Wing have a side arc attack here at Luke? I believe so. Oh, hit crit thanks to the focus. That was into 10 Numb. Okay, so that was a side arc shot, range 1. So that's another 2 shields on 10 Numb. Down to 1. Alright, looks like we're back to dials here. We've got a 1 forward for Braylen. Is there any reason for the K-Wing to self-bump and force Braylen to stay here? Probably see another bank maneuver out of Dutch. If Braylen's going forward, that should be fine. Maybe a 2 hard turn. Actually, Dutch moves first. Yeah, 2 hard should clear. Garven's in a rough place because of his 2 stress and this debris field. Could we see the K-Wing turn its arc? Could we see him slam away? Slam-a-jamma. So all the proton torpedoes are gone off of Luke. And he is on 1 force point. Alright, looks like dials are ready. There's Luke 10. Yep. Yep, 3 and 3. Alright. We just see a 2-4 out of Luke. Does he turn in here and try and pursue? If Garven just wanders across this debris again, that could be a block. I think you 2 hard in. Well, he might 1 bank with Garven to try and block the pursuit from Luke. There's the 2 forward. Oh wow, Red Dawn with the subscription. Thank you very much. Thanks to R2 for bringing that to my attention. Here's a 1 forward from, is this Garven? Sure is. So he just goes for the bump here. Relieves the stress. Sticks around. 1 bank out of Dutch. Plenty of arc there to catch the ion maneuver from Braylen. Looking for a target lock. Yeah, Red Dawn, enjoy your natties emote. We are currently in the process of applying for Twitch partnership. I've got 3 emotes on deck, so if that goes through, we're going to have a lot of fun with the subscriptions. So we see target lock coming from Dutch. He's already got Braylen. He's going to move over to Luke. And then who's he going to give a lock to? Moves Garven's over to Luke as well. Red Dawn with the natties in chat. Enjoy those. Alright, Luke did regen a force charge, even if it's a little late. Alright, there's the 1 forward. And he will focus, because that's all he can do. He's got 1 hull left, so this range 1 from Dutch is probably gonna make short work of him. Did that not bump? Oh, look at that. Look at that 10 Numb right on the backside of old Fugly. It was a right, a turn, a hard right turn. That's what it was. Hard 1. Looks like a 1 bank out of Luke keeps him free of the debris. Goes for the target lock. So he likes the range 1, 2 force charge target lock here. So Luke's going to shoot. Range 1. 4 dice. Looks like it is obstruct. Maybe not. 4 dice. Hit crit, 2 focuses. Is he going to spin the force charge? Oh, no, it looks like... I think he changed that. So he doesn't want to spin both of his force charges, I guess. No, he does. Okay. Man, I swear that was a hit, but it's fine. Gonna spin both of his force charges for a hit crit. Here's the 2 dice. So hit crit, or 2 crits, right? No, hit crit. Looks like it's a fuel leak. Alright, so now the 4s from Crazy Nuke. Probably see the Dutch range 1 into Braylen. Yep. 4 dice. Ion cannon turret range 1. 1 crit and 3 focus is going to spin the target lock. No, he's going to take the focus from the K-Wing, because it's range 2. Yep, and that is a dead B-Wing. GG Braylen. So now it's 53 to 69. Braylen was a full 53 points. 10 Numb is 55. So who does Garven want to shoot at? Well, he doesn't have a choice. Looks like 2 crits. Not going to spin the target lock. Oh boy. Is going to spin the target lock. Oh, for 2 focuses. Is he able to spend? Yes, he is going to spend that. For hit, crit. So he spins it, which gives it back to the K-Wing. 2 crits and 2 hits. Oh boy, caught looking. Is he going to spend his... Yes. Spins his 1 force point. So it takes 2 crits. He avoids 1 hit, so he takes hit, crit. Oh, so he lost 2 shields and the crit is damage sensor array. Hit, crit out of 10 Numb onto the K-Wing. And a blank out on defense. So that is a dead K-Wing. The crit was blinded pilot. For those playing along at home. Alright, so Garven and Dutch versus 10 Numb and Luke Skywalker. How's this going to play out? Garven does have regen. He could opt to... I think I would run. I think I'd run and start regenning here. Could see a Talon out of Luke. You really want to bump 10 Numb into this Y-Wing, but that's going to be tough. Dutch is at 6 and 1, so there's still plenty of that Y-Wing left to deal with. And he hasn't even begun to shoot his munitions. Alright, so dials are going down. 10 Numb versus Dutch. Bound to happen. As long as Dutch slow rolls, there shouldn't be much that 10 Numb can do about it. One bank. Ooh, goes for the 2. So if we see a 1 hard out of 10 Numb, that's going to be a bump, and that's better for 10 Numb than it is for the Y-Wing. So Garven's going to get a target lock thanks to this. Puts it right back on Luke. Alright, here's the 2 bank out of Luke. Goes over the debris. So we'll take a stress and roll for the damage here. Oh, that's Garven. Sorry, not Luke. Rolls a hit. Gets another stress. Didn't he have... Oh, he had 2, then he bumped. It was down to 1. Went over the debris. Relieved 1, gained 1, so... Stuck on 1. Is he going to... Oh, he has to use an action, which he doesn't have. So, can't regen. Luke is going to use R2 Astromech. After you reveal your dial, you may spend 1 charge and gain 1 disarm token to recover 1 shield. So, Luke... Yep, spends the charge and regens a shield. And then moves down here. Ooh, he's close to a torpedo, but not quite. What happened to 10 Numb? He barrel rolled onto a rock? Blanks out on the oh boy. Hit crit on 10 Numb, blanks out, takes a shield and 2 ions. A Tuketu. Wow, I definitely thought he would turn up here towards Dutch and go for the bump. And then spend the rest of the time pursuing Garven. Let's take a look at that clock now that I've made a camera for it. 35 minutes. So it doesn't even get to use his stress. That's unfortunate. So we'll do a blue maneuver, which isn't too bad, but it's going to allow Dutch to just bank in, probably get a primary shot. Actually, that would point his arc this way. He can't hard turn because he moves first. Garven is still stressed, so we can't see any Talon rolls. He might still try to run and regen. Probably bank this way to get away from the B-Wing arc. But if they give Luke enough time, he's going to come back with full shields. S-foils are closed. And he's at full force potential. Alright, looks like they're ready to go. Yep, there's the one bank out of Garven. Ooh, that's still going to be an arc here. Very much so. So it goes for the barrel roll. His S-foils are open. Goes for the too hard. Ooh, didn't bump. Look at that. Oh boy, nice maneuver there out of Dutch. Still has the target lock. Now he's got to focus. He's all types of dangerous. One forward, so Garven did get out of arc. Going for supernatural reflexes, spins a force charge for a boost because his S-foils were closed. Now they're open. 3 hard turn. Oh, sorry, they're still closed. Hold on. They are open. Wow. Okay, they keep flipping that card. So, Luke goes for the range 1 into Dutch. Needs some natties here. 3 hits. That's not bad. Can he force Dutch? Nope. Natty. Takes 2. 1 shield, 1 hull. So somehow Cowboy's still in the lead here. That K-Wing was 78 points. Braylen was 53. If he can get half for Dutch, that'd be another 30. But 10 Numb here is about to get half points. Oh no, he already has. Yeah. Got half of the 55 there. That's how he got 80. And Cowboy has half on Garven. So crazy with 1 hit, 1 focus, and a blank. Oh boy. Ooh, 1 natty evade. So taking 1 on 10 Numb. Or 2 on 10 Numb. What does he start with? 4? Yeah. 2 on 10 Numb. So that's past half points. He already was because he'd gotten 4 shields. Still at 108 and 80 with, what, 30 minutes to go? So Dutch, what does he do? Do we, because we could see Luke with a 2 hard. Who does he go after? I think he does like a 1 or 2 bank. Maybe a 2 bank. Red Dawn says, is there damage sensor array out there? There was. Luke Skywalker. He must have flipped it. Never mind. Fuel leak still on Red Dawn saying, can you supernatural with that up? That's a good question. Let's find out. Hello.
Okay, I'm set.
When did damage sensor array go away? I missed that one.
For who?
Didn't Luke have?
No, he... Oh, yeah, he flipped that last turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Or
So that was before he did his supernatural reflexes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I flew, when I 3-banked here, I repaired and fixed them.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Thanks.
No problem.
Yep. So that was when he did his regen. He flipped damage sensor array. I'm just slow, guys. Sorry, I missed it. 3 bank out of Dutch. Trying to get Dutch out of Dodge. So funny. Let's see. Does Dutch have no linked action for the Y-wing? Goes for the target lock. Garven's already got a target lock, so it goes for the 3 Talon roll. Wants to turn around, but at the same time, get away from Luke. Oh, there's the slider. Nice. $2K. Oh boy, look at all the stress. 10 Numb. Doesn't care. Gonna roll for the debris here. Misses. Nicely done. Numb's got 2 left. Can he survive this Garven shot? Does Garven still has a torpedo, so that could be very painful. Luke target locks Garven. He's gonna have to take Garven off the board here to try and save Numb. Here's a range 3 shot. 2 force points up for Luke. Looks like 2 focuses. He's gonna reroll 1. Crit. So he's going to spend 2 force points to make hit, crit. Garven's on 2. He should get 1 extra for range 3. This isn't a munition shot. There you go. One evade. Doesn't have any focus, so he's going to take hit, crit. So that is a dead Garven. What was the crit for those watching at home? Fuel leak. Oh, that turns into another damage. Hull breach. And that damage is now... Oh, Jesus! So fuel leak triggered because of the crit. The crit was Hull Breach, which turned the extra damage into a crit, which was Direct Hit, which added another damage. So, whoo! That's a whole lot. They're still coming out here. Loose Stabilizer. Oh boy. Alright, can Dutch kill Numb? No. Numb's got 2. The maximum damage Dutch can do is 1. Range 2. Is it obstructed? It doesn't look like it. So it'll be 3v1. A hit and 2 focuses. He's gonna reroll the focuses for 2 hits. So Braylen looking, or Numb looking for a focus. That's not bad. He'll spend the stress. So he'll just take the damage. Down to 1. Should give him an opportunity to get out of here. He's gonna shoot though. Ooh, hitting 2 focuses, spins the stress for 3 hits. Here's Dutch's defense roll. 1 evade, takes 1. Nice job. Dutch with the natties. Down to 4. So I think that is half points for Dutch. Right, Dutch has 6 and 2, that's 8, and he's lost 4, so that is half points. 169 to 80. I think we might see Cowboy pull this one out. Luke's gonna shoot before Dutch. He's got 1 more regen left, so he might just Talon roll, regen, pursue. Regen's a force point with Luke. I would imagine we'd see Numb get out of here. Too hard, maybe. Samra says, any achievements for doing double hull damage? I wish. Ooh, 4K. Spicy maneuver there from Dutch. Doesn't go over the rock. Dutch does have Luke target locked. And he does have proton torpedoes remaining. Doesn't have a proton torp on Numb. Numb rolls for the debris. Gets a focus. Now, does Numb have arc? It looks like it. Yeah, he's got it. Yep, there's the 3K from Luke. Spins the R2. He's back to full shields now. Blank focus. Double blanks. So nothing going through on Numb. So now we'll see Numb shot. Three dice with a stress token for mods. Oh, they're looking at the... Yep, range 3. Oh boy. 1 hit. Oh boy. That's uninspired. Ooh, caught looking on Dutch though. Takes 1. Down to 3 hull. Now, are we going to see Dutch line up that ion cannon the 1 bank. Probably be a good idea, give you 180 degrees here. But I think you see that coming with 10 Numb. You just try to bump into him. Of course, you don't want Luke getting in here and not taking a proton torp. So we could see a 2 forward out of Dutch and a focus. Of course, if Luke comes in pretty fast, he could get into range 1 and deny the torp shot. Take a 3 dice primary instead of a 4 dice. Goes for the 1. Much better at figuring out distance and rock placement than I am. Ooh! Hoo, 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 hoo. Relieves the stress. One of the stresses. Looks like he had more than one. 2 bank out of Luke. Goes for a target lock on Dutch. So this should be the last engagement. Who remains? There's a range 2 from Luke into Dutch, unobstructed. 3 dice. 2 hits. Going to use the target lock on the blank. For a focus, he's going to spin the charge, which I never actually regened. This is range 2. Come on, little guy. Go to your dice roller. I don't know what they're trying to figure out right now. Oh, Luke did 2 damage. No, I mean, it can still survive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured Garven's more of a threat, actually.
Was that it?
And he had some hull regen, too, that I could have used.
Alright, so that is it. Congratulations to SpaceCowboy. What a game. That went back and forth all day long. Oh, I should... yeah, there's 4... Yeah, you had 2 left. I don't know why they didn't roll defense. Oh well. Thanks everybody for joining. On behalf of Hexalp Gaming, this is Scott, signing off.